So I'm never going to understand this, but we got another blog post today. I already put 2 videos up on the main channel, and I normally would put this type of video up on the main channel as well. However, I already have 2 videos go up there. So this is going to go on the second channel. I've been doing a lot of zombie stuff over here anyway, so if you enjoy it, hit that like button. But we got a massive blog post, by far the biggest blog post that we've got for Black Ops 6 thus far, and it details everything that is changing at launch for Black Ops 6 Zombies. So fortunately, we've got a video by Dalek. I'm really tiny over here. I'm going to make myself a teeny bit bigger. And we're going to watch through and look through at all of these changes that are going on with zombies in Black Ops 6 at launch. And it's like a 28-minute video, so this is going to be a long one. So let's hear what he has to say. And I wanted to do this with another like zombies YouTubers video, just because they're going to have a better take on it than I am. I'm more looking at it as a newer zombie player. He is looking at it as a veteran. Put it that way.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we've been waiting for. The full Zombies blog ahead of launch where we get to see the updates to Liberty.
Also super weird that we're only getting this in 1 blog post, because this could definitely be like 3 or 4 blog posts if they wanted to.
Fools, the updates to the HUD and UI, the blog's right in front of me. We're going to dive straight into it. There is so much to go over. We're going to learn about all of the launch gobblegums, augments, and additional launch updates. So here we go. Let's scroll down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. So Liberty Falls updates. Here is our first look. So it looks a little bit greener, a little bit darker.
The sky looks a little bit darker, a little bit greener, foliage, maybe a little bit more misty.
See what they're explaining here. Since the debut of early gameplay at Call of Duty Next back in August, the Zombies team at Treyarch will continue to iterate on the look, feel, and sound of Liberty Falls to crank up the map's creepiness factor. Heading into launch, players can expect a moodier visual tone to the map, along with gorier set dressings and new environmental audio to more intensely reflect the chaos of a very recent dimensional breach. So just reiterating here, moodier visual tone, gorier set dressings, and new environmental audio to more intensely reflect the chaos of a very recent dimensional breach. So this definitely looks visually different. It was set during...
I would say it looks a little bit visually different. I wouldn't say a lot, but a little bit for sure. And of course, that recent dimensional breach, we know what that is.
Bright blue sky, that definitely looks a lot more gray and dingier. So that's a great thing to see. But again, maybe it's just the wonder weapons that are just glowing green there, but definitely a good look. Oh, there we go. That's what we were looking for. We wanted some sort of purple sky to sort of be a bit more dark ether, but we can literally see purple cloud.
I'm wondering if that has something to do with the Easter egg stuff as well.
Lightning going on. This is absolutely more of what we wanted to see. And again, it was very difficult to really set expectations so high with what this can end up looking like. But I'm happy with that. I think that looks substantially better.
It definitely
so much
does.
better. Right, let's continue scrolling down. So, additional atmosphere elements related to the map's main quest will also be present throughout Liberty Falls as players begin to solve the mysteries waiting for them in the wake of the undead incursion. And of course, there might be a brand new Easter egg song from Treyarch's Kevin Sherwood to discover along the way. Here we go. HUD touch-ups. So, they've continued to update the...
This is interesting to me. This is really, really interesting.
Game's HUD touching up some zombie-specific elements that can appear across most HUD preset options and adding new settings. Oh, yo, I've read that first sentence. Character portraits added to the lower left corner by default.
So that's good. I like that so you can see what character you are playing as for each individual person. That's good.
Let's go. General alignment and color adjustments made across. Perk icons now positioned closer together. Thank you. Zombie specific.
See, that's not a big deal to me, but I feel like for old school zombies fans, that's going to be some of that nostalgia that they need.
Specific widgets added for certain in-game actions. In-game gobblegum reward animation added. Yes. Visibility sliders to fine-tune or disable additional HUDs. So very clear, we can disable the score feed. We can disable medals and notifications, the minimap opacity. So set that thing to 0, it's gone. Weapon and equipment information and more.
So I think that's good, but I think the thing with that is it's not like they're getting rid of it completely. So it's going to be easier to play zombies with a lot of those, not all of them, but with a lot of those on. And I don't know how people are going to feel about that, but you do have the option to play without it.
Do we get to actually see that? Oh, we do. Yeah. Oh my God. Look how much cleaner this looks. That's more like it.
It's better.
Let's go. I am really happy with that. Let's get rid of the cam so you can see. Look at that.
So it's definitely better, but I think a lot of people are still going to use a minimap.
Is way more like it. We can see the character icon there. We can see that, again, things are a bit more clearer. I definitely wanted the points and the salvage to be a bit more bolder, a bit more clearer. That's really good to see. Let's continue going down. With this is default HUD with the minimap and enemy health bars disabled as an example. Yep, that looks a lot better, without doubt. Terminus Island, Recon, a tour of Terminus, so we get to see more of the map. So
this map looks amazing. Like, as much as you want to crap all over Liberty Falls, I will say, like, I really do think that this Terminus looks incredible.
that's someone becoming the Mangler. We get to see a lot more of the cannons going off. That's a really cool shot. Let's see. The wealth of discoveries to be made, given all recent evidence of biological experiments. Our newly freed Requiem crew will need to stay on their toes. So we get to see, oh my god, full. I didn't expect this much. This is like multiplayer maps where you get to see this stuff. So here's the cells and guards.
Look. It's like the Firebase Z map where we have, it looks like Weaver working on some computer. That's going to be a part of the Easter egg, I think. I'm guessing.
Station. So this is the spawn. You come through that, open that door. There's like a generator you activate, and you come out and you can basically see over the banister. We've got the gobble gun machine there. And this is one of the sides. So you go through the left side. Good. This is, again, going out from spawn, leading down there with the quick revive there. That's really interesting.
This is a good guy for us to watch because he knows all the background.
Physically see Peck on the map.
Oh, it's Peck. I messed that up.
From there, guard station. That's really cool. So yeah, atop the prison cells, series of holding cells with Requiem crew have been hiding. The paint is peeling. Okay, service, security overlook, and control center. This is the one of the other sides of the map that you can open, where in the early gameplay, I think maybe this is where you can see one of the mystery box locations, potentially. I might be slightly off there, but here's where you can see a bunch of computers. You can also see...
It looks like there's a Project Janus logo on all of the computers and a storm.
Mr. Peak's weather from the the Truth Dies there. Got the Stamina Up machine there. Let's scroll down. We've got living quarters. So this is where you got the second power generator, and that's where Juggernog is.
So more traditional power system.
This is the top part, making your way down. This is a very important room as well, as you have the arsenal machine and a gobble gun machine. This leads down through. So this is living quarter storage.
The fact that he remembers all of this from playing the map like twice.
This is one of the towers that you walk through that's above ground, and that is where the other side leads you out towards the underground part. So we've got the gun battery platform. This is one of the main parts of the traps. This is so awesome that we're even seeing all of this. I'm actually going to get rid of my camera a bit because I just realized you can't see some of the wording here. Very cool. The sea caves and mining tunnels. So yes, this is all very important. Again, you've seen it in the gameplay, but I think you can already get a gist of the atmosphere in this.
Looks completely different than the other side of the map, which is
what you'd want to see from a zombies map. So here's the biolab where you've got that third power.
Huge
This is very important, as this is a platform that raises once you've turned all the powers on, and that has the pack-a-punch machine. But this bit actually like goes up, and it goes up to a different part of the map. This might be a new room that I might not have played in when I played early, so that's really cool. So yeah, inclined lift and maglev elevator. So
you gotta say, whether you're a fan of Liberty Balls or not, this map looks incredible.
This explains that the pack-a-punch is again on these sort of moving sort of stair lifts that lead up towards the top of the map, so you can access the pack-a-punch underground, or you can call it to go up there, which is really, really cool. And there is an elevator that takes you from the bottom part up to the top as well. We've got the shipwreck, which is out of the map if you use...
Like the fact that there's an entire shipwreck on this map that's not like this, like, what?
The boat. I'm going to put my cam back on here. Yeah, we've seen gameplay of all of this, but there are some secrets to this boat as well, especially on this side here. And this is where the Wonder Fizz is also going to be in the outer islands. Even this looks slightly different in lighting to what we saw in the early gameplay, which is pretty cool. There is an arsenal machine that's there. There is an ammo. There's also like a whole thing with like a statue there where there can be an environmental effect with a zombie.
This Easter egg on this map is about to be wild.
But that's all. So now we get to really look at Liberty Falls. So
that looks different.
This is a shot with a jet gun and the spiders. That looks really awesome. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, there seems to be a lot more fire. Either these were just destroyed before
smoke,
this
maybe?
went into the round. But when I remember the cars being destroyed, because you can destroy them, but I don't remember the effect of them being on fire after the fact. It was like they were just destroyed and that's it. So that might be brand new, which is really, really cool. So let's see, pump and pay. So this is the spawn. So we get a little bit of a look on.
Does that not look the same? Like being honest, does that not look the same?
On how different it is. It definitely looks less more of a blue sky, definitely a bit more moody. You can see the helicopter leaving there. Kind of hard to tell exactly from these screenshots how much different it looks, but from this you can definitely see there is an adjustment there with the lighting. Motor lodge, so again, this is still part of the spawn.
This doesn't look different
we can see that, yeah, it is a little bit different. I'd love to know in the comment section.
Like, I get being positive about it, and that's cool, but like it looks slightly darker, but like this, like, to me, like, I don't know, let me know what you think, but to me,
how much you think of a difference this is, at least from this point, it's kind of hard to see. But I think as we go on, we might get to see more. So, oh, Ollie's comics. So look how different this is. Is there some sort of like...
That's different. So
small atmospheric...
So this is the thing. This is what we were saying, or what I was saying when we first saw Liberty Falls, is it felt like there was something missing. And I think this is like the main quest stuff. So like this literal like ether storm going on.
Lightning storms that happen almost at ground level? Or is that something new spawning in? I honestly can't tell, but... We saw them in the shots earlier on, and we can see that again. Definitely isn't
Super Dead Ops Cold War. Interesting.
As bright and colorful as we saw at COD Next, which is really cool. Fuller's Liberty Lanes, we got to see that. I think the inside of that looks identical. Interesting. But again, yeah, you can definitely tell it's a different time of day. Definitely not necessarily.
I guess when you
factor in the time difference on when both this map and Terminus happening at the same time, I guess originally they matched where it would have been in the middle of the day bright, but they've obviously changed it anyway. Savings and loan. So this is the area that has the bank vault. You can see it again. Does look a little bit different. There might be a brand new sign that they've added there. Let's continue on. Holy Falls Church. So this is something where I expect some changes in terms of how it opens, because it felt kind of underwhelming. Just
it is. If you actually look at that door, it is closed. Yeah, JD, he's making a good point.
Buying it with points. But again, we have another one of those sort of lightning storms going on. But we can still see in the church, it looks mostly pretty much exactly the same. Interesting. Let's see.
So there's two things. There's two things going on here. There's these like lightning storms, these ether storms, we'll just call them, and then the front of the church is
at the
closed.
highest point of town. Dimensional anomaly seems to fully envelop the interior. Here's the Alamo, which is the sort of rooftop area where you have the interesting. So there was a Wonder Fizz up here. They've got rid of the Wonder Fizz, so they've updated it and moved its location completely. That is interesting. And
what is this?
They still have the Arsenal machine, but they now have a buildable bench. And that looks completely different to a normal crafting bench. That looks like a bespoke piece of equipment, potentially for the main Easter egg quest, maybe?
Yeah, that's different.
Let's see what the details are. Judging by the sandbags, raised wire, banks, rooftops where the last surviving members, you'll find everything you need here, ... Very
that's
elusive
cryptic
in details, but this, I'm excited about this. So let me know, thoughts overall. Definitely is an improvement. Is it as much as we all expected? Let me know your thoughts if you are happy or disappointed. I'd love to hear your honest feedback, but again, I think the lightning storms they've not explained what those are, but I think this is definitely an improvement for what we had, and it goes to show that if you are very vocal with your feedback, but of course
it's slightly better. Like the skybox is slightly better. I don't know.
Keep it nice. Keep it
in conjunction with the HUD updates.
That way it can actually be useful feedback that actually has some effects, which is awesome. So Augments overview.
Oh, here we go.
Look at that menu.
So this I don't fully understand yet. Dalek, I want you to make sense of this.
That looks so much better than the original menu that they showed. My God, that looks so good. Equip augments, research augments. So this must be the full list of all of the major and then the minor augments.
Okay.
Man, that looks so good. Yo, that is sick. So let's go a little bit further in. So 100 augments. So there are Perca-Colas, 8 each with 6. Ammo mods.
Okay, Perca-Colas 8 each with 6 augments. So 8 Perca-Colas, 6 augments, 48 total. Ammo mods, 5 ammo mods, 6 augments each, 30 total. Field upgrades, 5 each with 6 augments, 30 total. So that's where that number is coming from. But I don't know, like, how do we earn these?
5 each with 6, field upgrades 5 with 6.
Okay, this is where it explains.
Here's the augment research menu. So this is more like it.
Yeah.
So when you go into a game of zombies, you'll be going to this augments research, choosing something that you specifically want to unlock more of. I'm just going to turn my camera off. So in the case of energy mine, by researching, here's the mages and the miners, I think. So frequency boost, increase its detonation, energy mine splitting into 3, increase its charges, it become a turret, a siren, and a carousel.
So that's how you, so those are the major, blues are major. And then the yellows are minor. Create a mine of pure energy that detonates 3 times, dealing lethal electric damage. So that's just a description of it. Now, I'm not quite sure how you earn it.
So cool. So let's see, this unlocks at player level 11.
Fair enough.
So you can't actually begin unlocking augments until level 11. Okay, interesting. Each item has 2 available slots, 1 major, 1 minor. Expect 3 major augments to choose from, and a major offers substantial advantage, minor offers a limited advantage. Then we get another look here with Juggernog.
Wait. I want to go back to
minor. Expect 3 major.
Once you research and unlock individual augments, they can be chosen before you start a match for each individual perk, ammo, blah, 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 blah. To start researching an augment, simply select which item you'd like to research in the menu and start earning XP. So it's XP based.
Augments to choose from, and a major offers substantial advantage, minor offers a limited advantage. Then we get another look here with Juggernog. So unlock 6 total augments to begin this research. So, oh, okay. So if we look a bit further in, I'm going to get rid of my camera again. It seems that you have to unlock all of these first before you can unlock more majors and minors. I think we're going to have to look a little bit more, but here's something that I really want to point out for you.
Also, look at this. Unlock 6 total augments to begin this research. So you can't just immediately start researching Juggernog, it looks like.
I was actually making a video before the blog dropped because there was some info about this. Turtle Shell. This makes armor act as a shield on your back, completely absorbing damage to your back. No damage mitigation when hit from the front. So this is literally their way of adding a zombie shield into Black Ops 6, but you can convert Juggernog to have armor act as a shield on your back, where you don't lose any health and absorbs damage to the back.
These are going to be the biggest difference in Black Ops 6 zombies.
Mitigation hit from the front. Very interesting. And look, reactive armor. When an armor plate breaks, nearby enemies are stunned for a short time. These are all insane. This will increase the armor durability. So these must be the 6 majors, maybe? The depth of the augments become apparent as you learn
3 major,
the
3
different
minor
aspects of each, how they've stuck an effect. This subsequently allows you to customize your augments to your style of play of a solo base. Play a particular role as a healer. You may already have a good idea which augments you should unlock and employ along with other related power-ups to optimize your team's dynamic and survivability. Oh, then we have all of the perks here. Look at those, ladies and gentlemen. They look so good. After a beverage has a benefit granting abilities to aid you, then get ready to hunt down your preferred vending machines as Perk-a-Colas are back. Every perk comes with 6 augments, 3 minor, 3 major.
Yeah, so that's what we were seeing there.
Okay, so this screenshot of Liberty Falls does show the Wonder Fizz.
I wonder if the Wonder Fizz is going to move. Kind of like mystery boxes.
Very fascinating. And it looks like the perk Pack-a-Punch camo hasn't changed from what we saw. A lot of people said this was like baked beans, tin beans. I would assume they would have probably updated the camo from the feedback. Maybe they haven't, but again, this is just Pack-a-Punch level 1. So let's see. So we've got all of the descriptions for Juggernog here. We already know what all of those do.
Yeah.
So then we've got an increase. Oh my God, look at this. This is what we've been waiting for.
Okay.
So the major augments and minors for Juggernog: probiotic, turtle shell, reactive armor, minor retaliation, hardened plates, durable plate. Oh, yo, let's go, boys. I've got to put the cam back on for this. Durable plates. That either means
we already saw what these do. That just means that your plates, I believe those are the minor ones, actually, those ones. But this one just makes it so that your plates can take more damage.
We're going to have a thing maybe slightly like Warzone, which could be a negative depending, but rather than having like 3 plates, like 3 sections of plates, it could be like 2, but they're much larger in each as durable plates, or
they just
I would love them to have the golden armor plate. Like maybe we might have that a little bit later, so we actually get to see what these are. Probiotic, increase max health with Jug. Slightly increase. That's pretty big. So we get even more than 100. Armor acts as shield on your back. Again, a huge reactive armor. When an armor plate breaks, nearby normal enemies are stunned. That's really big as well. I wish I could have more than one choice there. Deal bonus damage while health is low. Armor plates have more damage mitigation. Hardened plates and slightly increased armor durability.
Yeah, see?
That's pretty big. So stamina up. Let's see. We've got 3, 4.
Oh my God, it has
Stalker,
all of them.
hard target, quarterback, hot foot. So let's see. Become immune to full damage. So PhD.
Yeah.
It's now no longer going to give you that. It's now stamina up, which we got the same thing in Cold War. Increase tactical sprint duration, walk faster while aiming. Tactical sprinting projectile damage is reduced. Use equipment while sprinting. Gain a speed boost after your equipment kills an enemy. Interesting, right? Speed
Nothing crazy
so
there.
many, so we've got to shoot through these pretty quick, to be honest. Okay, speed cola, speedy roulette.
I wonder what that is.
All right, interesting. Field upgrades recharge a bit faster. Reload speed is even faster, so we can have super fast speed cola. Weapon mags are slowly refilled over time. Yo, that sounds a bit like the latest, one of the last schematics added in Modern Warfare Zombies. Yo, that is insane.
Minor.
Mystery box settles much faster as a minor augment, so that sounds like one of the Black
weapons
Ops 4
faster,
perks. That's really good. Time slip, swap weapons faster, or deploy equipment faster. Deadshot daiquiri.
These could be interesting.
Further increase in critical damage,
That's
so we can
awesome.
get even more. Deal double critical damage for enemies at full health. Critical hits have a chance of adding a bullet to your mag. Oh, wow.
That's unreal.
And then increase damage to armor pieces, reduce hit fire spread, reduce gun movement. Sheesh, man. Quick revive. All right, this is going to be a big one. Reviving an ally allows them to keep all of their perks on their bleed out bar.
That's
a
unreal
really
good if you're playing
one.
with a team.
Killing an enemy while down will revive you. And killing an enemy while down will revive you and remove quick revive. This can be done up to 3 times. Oh my god, yo. So it is a bit like Dying Wish. But
so I wonder how that works solo.
you only get 3 uses of it. It's not infinite. So again, that's them nerfing it on top of the the self revives. And then there we go. Then actual Dying Wish. On lethal damage, become immune to all damage for 2 seconds and keep 1 health. Quick revives removed on use. Interesting. So
that's
you
more
lose quick revive
solo,
after
maybe?
that Dying Wish has been active. Interesting. So at least that means you can use it infinitely.
I wonder which one
to
is
keep
better.
buying the perk. Reviving ally increase both your movement speed, reviving ally heals you to full health, increase your time in last stand. Wow. Right, elemental pop. A weapon has an ammo mod applied, elemental will only activate that one. Oh my god, that is so big.
If a weapon has an ammo mod applied, elemental pop will only activate.
Because sometimes you buy this by accident, then you get an ammo mod and you're like, I just want that ammo mod that I purchased to go off, not a ton. Enemies have a chance to trigger random ammo mod. That's good. Electric cherry. Oh my god, so that perk's gone, but it's now in elemental pop. Interesting. Slightly increase enemy elemental weakness damage. Equipment can also trigger random ammo mod. Chill berry slightly reduce all ammo mod cooldowns. That's going to be useful as well.
That's useful, yeah.
A PhD. Just falling from height creates explosions. There we go. Tactical sprint knocks down and damages base zombies. And PhD slider. So there we go. It is actually PhD flopper, which we did get in Modern Warfare Zombies.
That's actually
but now
sweet.
you can turn that into slider if you want. Become immune to environmental damage while sliding. That could be really good in certain boss fights if they use environmental damage against you. And the fact that's even there means that will be a thing somehow in the zombies mode.
Yeah,
reduce
we knew
height and
that,
distance
I
requirements for
think.
explosions. Sliding distance speed are increased. Melee macchiato.
I don't see this one being good.
One called espresso. All melee attacks are slightly faster. This one where you heal a small amount of your health by doing melee attacks. I think that is so OP. And triple shot. Your punch can hit multiple enemies at once. Okay, that's also really good. Backpedal speed is increased after
with vampiric. You could cheese that. I bet you that's going to be
melee. Your
cheesable
punch can one hit normal enemies for
map.
longer. That's really good. And melee kills really a portion of your held weapon. Wow, that's really good as well. That's really, really good. So yeah, we got the ammo mods. I
can't believe how much intel is in here. I can't believe that they released this all in one blog post on a day where they already released another blog post.
All of them: Brain Rot, Cryo Freeze, Dead Wire, Napalm, and Shadow Rift. We all know what those do.
We do.
That's a very big icons there. So we got levels. So we get Dead Wire straight away.
Big?
Napalm at level 6, Cryo at 14, Brain Rot at 27, and Shadow Rift at 44. Wow, okay.
And I'm assuming Prestiging is going to relock all of these things.
And we have major and minor augments for all of the ammo mods. Plague, the charmed enemy has a chance to turn at other enemies. The charmed enemy distracts nearby normal and special enemies. And Brain Rot
Plague is wicked. The charmed enemy has a chance to turn it. You can have like an army.
Charm elite enemies. That's going to be pretty big. Brain Rot duration's increased. The cooldowns reduced. Charmed enemies explode. Dealing toxic damage. That could be good as well. So yeah, Cryo Freeze unlocked at level 14.
Wait. Just hear me out. Okay, I know I'm pausing this a lot, but hear me out. You use Plague. So you have the charmed enemy has a chance to turn other enemies. You use that. Then you use explosive. Charmed enemies explode at the end of the brain rot's duration, dealing toxic damage. So you have an army of plagues that all explode. How OP is that?
Let's reduce. Charmed enemies explode, dealing toxic damage. That could be good as well. So yeah, Cryo Freeze unlocked at level 14. Cryo Freeze can slow elite enemies. Enemies that are killed while frozen may leave a cloud. Enemies are frozen in place. All of these are really good. Start to increase the slow duration, increase damage to frozen enemies, and increase your chance for cryo freeze to activate.
Increased damage to frozen enemies could be good too.
Dead wire. I'm expecting some OP things here. Stun enemy can spread the stun to others. That's really good.
Yeah.
Sound of like Black Ops 3 there. Dead wire can stun elite enemies. Really good. A bolt of lightning strikes from above, stunning. Oh my god.
That's
okay. That's
wild.
the most OP one.
Yeah.
We're running that. Dead wire deals slightly more damage. Cooldown slightly reduced. The stun and electric field lasts longer. All right. Napalm burst. What is that icon? Big game. Burn elite enemies. That's going to be big. Burn effect, increase
They
the
kind
burn
of all
effect
do the
damage.
same thing.
Burn enemies explode on death, spreading the fire to nearby. Increase the burn duration. Each damage takes a small chance to spread to a nearby initial burn effect. These are all so awesome. The fact that we have these and we can switch
This
and
one I'm
choose.
interested
I'm
in.
so excited to like build meta builds, see what's the best ones to use. Shadow Rift can activate on elite enemies. Warp one enemy, it deals shadow damage to others. Enemies that are dropped from portals to explode on contact, that's probably going to be the one to run. Shadow Rift cooldowns reduce, drop enemies will fall on other enemies. That's good. Super massive. It's a black hole. Single items lethal raise increase and can kill more enemies. Then we've got field upgrades.
We ain't
Of course,
done yet.
Ether Shroud, Frenzy Guard, Dark Flare, Healing Aura, Energy Mine, and we have the
levels
unlocks there. So Energy
0.
Mine at level 0, Frenzy Guard at 9, Dark Flare at 20, Healing Aura at 33, Ether Shroud at 47. Wow,
at the
okay.
end.
So you're going to have to really go all the way to max rank almost to get those benefits. Nearby players are also cloaked with Ether Shroud. That's insane.
That is wild.
Warp forward a short distance and kill all normal enemies in your path when you warp. Oh my
Whoa.
god. Swap to your dedicated melee weapon as it's imbued with Dark Ether energy. Kills a lot. Oh, yo.
That's wild.
That's insane.
That is
So you're already
wild.
cloaked and you'll be knifing zombies and you'll stay Ether Shrouded for longer. That is... Imagine you try and go for a clutch revive. You make it. You're like, I need to revive someone else. Let me just melee some more zombies and then have enough to keep going. That is so good.
That is so
Instantly
good.
reload your currently held weapon. Increase max charges by 1. If charge rate significantly increase. These all sound incredible. Look at that dark flare icon.
We gotta go
That's
back.
so
We gotta look at a
weapon.
combination again. We gotta look at a combination. Void sheath. So you get your upgraded dark energy weapon, which allows you to stay in the shroud for longer, as well as extension. Ether Shroud duration significantly increased. That could be OP.
Increase max charges by 1. If charge rate significantly increase. These all sound incredible. Look at that dark flare icon. That's so cool.
Yeah, this one's cool too.
Increase its duration. Place with a sphere that damages nearby enemies as it travels. The beam heals and revives other players on contact. Yo,
That's wild.
That is like
Healing
infinitely better than healing aura. Potentially, maybe.
100%
Not
better.
necessarily, but that's really useful. Increase size of the beam so enemies increase the charge by 1. A frenzied guard can repair teammates can also repair armor from kills while near you. That is really good. Bring an explosion or enemies that melee player damage and knock down, while frenzied use ammo from stock. Repair more armor per kill, increase the guard duration, repair all nearbys, and oh my days, that is very OP.
that is really good, especially for
These
a
are going to
minor
be
augment.
game changing. I can't wait for these. Healing aura. All affected players have the health regen delay reduced and the rate of health increased temporarily. That's really good. The beams and the healing effects persist for a short time after leaving the area. Revive players keep all perks on the bleed up bar. That is, again, so OP. Can intertwine that with quick revive as well. You don't have to have both of those on then. The play damage is slightly increased. Healed players have damage slightly mitigated. Especially when elite enemies are stunned. When
I still
enemies
don't
are
find
knocked
that very
down.
good.
Then we have Energy
think
Mine
I've
to
seen
finish
these
off.
ones.
The Energy Mine was split into 3. That we've seen that. That looks really good. Instead of a mine, deploy a turret that shoots.
That's interesting.
And then carousel, where the energy mines float sort of around you, detonating when an enemy is nearby. Increase detonation count and duration. Increase max charges. Energy Mine now attracts nearby enemies for a short time. Oh, preparation. The loadout.
This is crazy.
So here's what the loadout.
So this is crazy looking. So you get the Gobblegum pack, you get your lethal tactical field upgrade, your melee weapon, which is they're going to be selling a lot of melee weapons this year,
That
and
screen
then
looks
your
like
weapon.
we get to see the Gobblegum menu and the actual Gobblegums themselves. We still are yet to see the Gobblegum list. That is still coming in this video. If you're enjoying it, drop the thumbs up. I hope I'm really not boring you. But you get a dedicated melee weapon as well as your main weapon you choose. Ironically, they've chosen a pistol.
It's funny
here.
because I'm used to these type of videos as someone who makes like multiplayer and Warzone content. Zombies don't often get giant blog posts like this. So that's why JD is saying there, he's like, I hope you guys aren't bored with this, because I get what he's saying. I find like reading through the patch notes a little bit boring, just a little behind the scenes there.
Dark Flares, the field upgrade, decoy, and blast trap as a lethal. And then the Gobblegum pack, it's got a name. Loose Teeth. That's
a good
interesting.
point.
Okay. So you can choose any weapon, and the melee weapon, tactical.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I want to get to the Gobblegum. So obviously we got the tacticals, we got the
So
concussion.
this is where you unlock
smoke,
everything.
Stim shot, you got to be level 30. All right.
I wonder if these are going to be the same as multiplayer.
Decoy 35. So it's a real grind. Monkeys at 18. Casimir's at 48 and the tactical is available.
Okay.
Nice. We all know what they do. Of course, Symbol Monkey. Oh, it's interesting that they have verses almost to show which ones you should go for. And they've got all the lethals there. Frag, Sticky, C4.
I believe these can all be looted in game though.
Molotov, Blast Trap. That's a new one.
Combat
Combat
Axe at 53.
The highest one at 53. Kind of crazy. All right, let's get to the Gobblegums. Oh, support equipment as well. There could be some new stuff in here. We got the armor plate, ARCXD, the LDBR, and the Hellstorm. Okay, so we obviously know what they are. We know what the armor plates do.
Yeah.
This
salvage cost.
Launch a missile bombardment. It's okay, so we have seen that before.
Nothing
on a
crazy there.
Maybe we haven't actually. It's slightly different to the Hellstorm. Then
wait, actually, let's go back. That LDBR is something new. That is something new. Yeah, that is something new.
The Hellstorm. Okay, so we obviously know what they are.
I need
we
to
know
scroll
what
down
the
a
armor
little more.
plates
They're
do.
dirty. Launch a missile bombardment in a targeted area. Oh, okay. So it's like a targeted airstrike.
Launch a missile bombardment. It's okay, so we have seen that before on a Hellstorm. Maybe we haven't actually. It's slightly different to the Hellstorm. Then we've got Sentry Turret, Mangler Cannon, Chopper Gunner, and Mutant Injection.
Mangler Cannon. Interesting. Mutant Injection. We know what that is. Chopper Gunner. We know what that is.
We all know what those all do. Gobblegum Rarity. All right, here we go. Here is the full Gobblegum list. So here we go. So we have a total of 7, 14, like 28-ish. So we've got Stock Option, Killjoy, Anywhere But Here, Cashback, Temporal Gift, Arsenal Accelerator, Shields Up, Who's Keeping Score, Free Fire, Nowhere But Here, Soda Fountain, Profit Sharing, Respin, Exit Strategy, that's got to be for an Exfil.
Exfil.
Idolize, Wall Power, Phoenix Up, Crate Power, On the House, Wall-to-Wall Clearance, Immolation Liquidation, and then the Ultras, Perkaholic, Near-Death Experience, Hidden Power. I
don't know what that is.
That's a new one. I'd imagine it would upgrade your weapon straight away.
Also,
and it stays
have a
up.
look at these ones. They have like different like... Oh, they all kind of do. Never mind.
Wonder Bar, Raindrops, which I'm so happy, Newtonian Negation, and Indigestion. Oh, God, what's that going to be? So... Let's see. We know about how Gobblegums work. All right, the unlocks.
So they're
we might want to zoom out
levels.
a little bit for this. Yeah, so here we go. Let me put my camera back on so we can see. All of these, you have to be a certain level in order to unlock, which is fascinating.
That is fascinating.
So I guess you won't unlock these.
Yeah, I believe it has also come out that you can buy Gobblegums.
Or be able to earn any of these until you hit these levels. But so let's see. The Hidden Power is the most expensive. So some of them were ultras that aren't listed here. So Perkaholic.
That's not good.
Some of these you'll actually be able to unlock, use normally. I'm trying to understand exactly how this works. So we obviously have all the explanations for how all of these Gobblegums work. So let's see. Exit Strategy activates X will vote immediately. Yeah. That's good. All right, let's see. We already know what all of these perks do. But here's where I'm very interested in.
We know what that does.
So obviously we've got every single one that we know apart from Hidden Power. Upgrade your currently held weapon to Legend Rarity.
That's
okay.
wicked.
That is awesome. That saves a ton of salvage. That is really good. Really, really good. And in Digestion, zombies killed experience extreme flatulence. Oh my God.
Really?
I mean, okay, fair play. Fair play. They didn't really mention much about how you earn them, unless I completely missed that.
I believe I saw through Charlie Intel that he said they're buyable.
Let me just quickly see that before we go in. So, includes
he's gonna read.
Simply by playing and earning, or by store purchase. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Store purchase.
That's not good.
They've not really gone into much detail on what that means. I would assume that either these are going to be in bundles.
They're going to be in bundles.
Or store purchase, you can just straight up buy them. It sounds like some of these you could just straight up buy, and others you can only get once you're a certain level. Again, I'm gonna have to. I might have to ask for clarity on that to know exactly. So pre-game menu intel. We obviously need to cover as well about the Easter egg times and exactly that.
Okay.
So weapon select. Wait, what? Wonder weapons. Along with gunsmith, loadout, and augments, any wonder weapons you may have previously unlocked and the associated skins are displayed here. Okay. Oh my God! So look at this menu for operators. Okay. That looks dope. Right, let's zoom in. You get a bit more of a closer look. So you can actually play as Brutus and Klaus in this. That is crazy. And it does mention play as this operator in zombies for an enhanced story experience and unique content.
Yeah, as it should.
Interesting. So there is the mention of wonder weapon skins, and that could potentially be a wonder weapon skin for the Beam Smasher? Potentially, we'll have to see. Build your optimal zombie culling armament, share it as a global weapon build across.
Yeah, so you can preset weapon build, so when you buy them off of walls or get them through a mystery box, you get that
multiplying Call of Duty Warzone. If you build a weapon in a different mode, it will appear here along with all attachments. So that's really good. That's the zombie builds coming in. Progression and zombie intel access. Here we go. Progression, challenges, customize. There's zombie intel to view audio logs, documents, and artifacts you've discovered. Have you found everything? You need to listen.
For example, level 11 to access augment research, challenges, weapon camos, calling cards, mastery badges, blah, blah, blah. Customized. Okay.
Read intel again for clues. This is the menu to come to. And there's, more intel coming in. So there still isn't mention yet on Easter egg times, unlocks, and if like the Easter egg is going to be like time gated until a certain time so that once the game's out everywhere, everyone's got the game, they've had a chance to play, and then they can get ready for the Easter egg. I'm assuming
it's going to be live right away.
That's probably going to be in a separate blog, and I'm surprised it's not in here. So if you do get that news, I'll be sure to bring that to you guys like immediately. That will be a video here on the channel covering all of this. So much to go over. I really hope you guys enjoyed this absolutely mammoth video. Let me know your thoughts on the changes, Liberty Falls, the Gobblegums, the Augments, everything.
So I think it's a L for buying of Gobblegums, but we knew that was going to happen. I think the overall changes of Liberty Falls are good, but is it enough? I don't know. We have to wait to play. The rest sounds pretty damn good.
Really
I love the augment
stuff.
system.
I'm going to try and probably break this all down into some more videos so it's a bit more easily digestible. So be sure to look out for that. But really appreciate you guys watching if you've made it all the way through to the end. Subscribe. We're going to have Black Ops 6 Zombies here on the channel in literally a week. So crazy. It's out in literally 1 week from now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Can't wait to hear what you think in the comments. I'll see you soon.
It is in a
Ladies
week
and gentlemen.
from now. So yeah, that's everything in that blog post. Thanks, JD, for going through that. He'll be linked down in the description. Go follow him, subscribe, all of that kind of jazz. Let me know what you're thinking about these updates, because I think we have some really big W's with the augment system and all of that stuff. And I think we have some, that's like going to add a ton of replayability. And I think we have some pretty big L's with the Gobblegums there. So I don't know. Let me know what you're thinking. And also, can we just like, what is with that skin? Is nobody... Is that like an ether shroud? Anyway, later, dudes.